I'm not gay, Greg. What is up, everybody? My name is Logan, and today we are back once again for another weird Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfiction story reading. And today we actually got a really cool story that I've been wanting to read for a little while because I have read the first page and it does look pretty cool. And that story is Diary of Wimpy Kid 25 years later. So Greg is all grown up, Manny's grown up, Roderick's grown up, pretty much everybody's grown up, they all have jobs and everything, and it's really different from the actual stories. But before we go ahead and read it, don't forget, first link in the description takes you to the archives where all of these stories are, and if you want to check them out, again, first link in the description, and you can pretty much read every single story that I will end up reading. The year 2032, Friday. Well, I haven't written in this thing in years. I was getting home from work today and I saw this thing laying under a stack of paperwork. I guess I used to like writing in it when I was a kid, so I figured I'd give it another try. Jesus, there's a lot of catching up to do. Where do I start? Rowley's gone. No, not dead or anything, he just moved away. He's lived in Boston for 7 years now, I think. I don't even remember anymore. Damn, I haven't spoken to him at all since the time he left. I still don't really want to talk about it. I work at a good job, I guess. Me and Bryce Anderson work at this office downtown. I mean, it's not like I enjoy it, but it pays the bills. Am I happy? I'm not sure. Sunday. Roderick still lives in Plainville like me, but not Manny. He decided he was too good for us and went to New York in his 20s. The rest of the family still hasn't forgiven him. Me and Roderick will still see him if he's in town, but not Mom or Dad. Speaking of which, they're still living in the same house. Yeah, it's pretty old now, but they seem good there. Roderick's married now. He met this girl about 8 years ago and they've got a kid. I don't know if I'm jealous or what, but Roderick seems to be the one who knows what he's doing. Alright, so in the first 2 pages, we learn that Greg is still living in the same town. He has a job working in an office with Bryce Anderson, and if I remember, he was like the super popular kid at Greg's school. Rowley's moved away, and Greg hasn't talked to him in about 7 years. Manny also moved away, he's in New York. And Roderick has a wife and a kid. I would have never guessed that Roderick would have a wife or a kid, because he's just weird. Tuesday. Yeah, so Roderick's married. Me? I've never really thought about settling down. It's not like I don't get around. I do. But I've never actually had a serious relationship. Currently, I'm not seeing anyone. I guess I could say I've been busy with my job or something, but I'd just be making excuses. Work keeps me occupied, but it hasn't really been something I need to bring home. Plus, Bryce and I have never really made it past being colleagues, so we don't do anything outside of the office. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Get to the hospital now. It's Dad. The cancer's gotten worse. Shit. Okay, damn. Alright, so Greg's dad over here, he's got some form of cancer, so that's not good. He's definitely gonna die, 100%. He's gonna die, and that's gonna make Greg do something weird. Or I bet you what's gonna happen. Greg's dad's gonna die of cancer, and then Greg's gonna call up like Rowley or something, and then they're gonna like hang out. Wednesday. I guess I have to come clean. Dad was diagnosed with lung cancer over a year ago. He started treatment almost as soon as he found out. A couple months back, the doctors told us that the cancer went to remission and we wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Then during a checkup, they found another tumor. So I guess the doctors here are just bullshit. Mom hasn't really been taking it well, which I guess is totally fair. For now, their savings are just covering the medical bills, but that won't last forever. Thursday. You're never going to believe who just showed up at the hospital. That piece of shit Manny. After almost a decade, this is when he decides to see Dad. Damn it. Roderick must have told him. I wish he told me instead of just letting him walk in unannounced. He's in the hospital lobby with me and Roderick right now, and Mom's with Dad. Neither of them know Manny's here yet. Manny wants to go see them now, so I guess we'll have to let him in. Get the fuck out of here, right now. Alright, so Frank, oh no, man. Frank, in the last episode, Frank was going crazy, man. I don't know what was going on with him, but click the top right of the video and it'll take you straight to it. But Frank, bro, you were acting weird in the last episode, bro. But looks like Frank's over here on his deathbed, and Manny decides to show up now, and Frank's not having it. He wants him to get out. I don't know what Manny's gonna do now, because his dad's about to die, and he just told him to leave, so damn, this is a tough spot for Manny, bro. Thursday. It didn't take Manny long to leave after that. He tried to talk to us on the way out, but Roderick took care of that. Wait, if Roderick called Manny, why would he punch him in the face? What? I'm confused now. I'm home right now, trying to think all this through. For the first time in a long time, I'm genuinely scared. Not just for Dad, but for myself. This is never what I thought my life would be like when I was a kid. Why couldn't I have that life? Is there something wrong with me? I need someone I can talk to about it. I don't think Mom and Dad have ever truly understood me, so not them. Roderick, maybe? But I'm not gonna lie, him and his perfect life kinda intimidate me. Sure as hell not Manny. There's only one person I can think of who I want to talk to right now. Dear Rowley. This is shaping up to be... I know I say this like every single video, and even for me it's annoying how I keep saying this, but this is shaping up to be my favorite story out of all of the stories we've read so far, because this actually makes sense. You know, we get the backstory, we get why, like, some characters like Rowley aren't in it, we get why everyone hates Manny. This is something that I would actually want to see, like a movie or something like that. Because this is very good writing, and the artwork is amazing with this as well. So whoever wrote this, man, you did a great job. Friday. Alright, before I say what happened next, there's something I needed to get off my chest for a long time now. So here it goes. 7 years earlier, Rowley and I were best friends. We had spent pretty much every day together since middle school. We went to college together and even moved into the same neighborhood afterwards. I was applying for a job at Funbrain Games, the company that made Twisted Wizard. Rowley had actually managed to get Zooey Mama in the local paper. He got good pay, and from what I remember, he was doing a really good job. I was probably the happiest I've ever been in my life. But it only took one phone call for everything to change forever. So Rowley got a call from this comic syndicate in Boston. They had seen his work and they wanted to offer him a position. The thing was, they only had room for one more cartoonist, so if Rowley wanted the job, he'd have to move to Boston within 2 weeks. Now, I wasn't in a particularly good mood already because Funbrain Games had just denied my application, so when Rowley gave me the news that he'd be moving to Boston in 2 weeks, I was devastated. The day before he moved, I told him meet me on the roof of our old middle school for old time's sake. I've been waiting a long time to tell him that I needed to say before he was gone. I love you. Yeah, I love you too, man. No, I'm serious. I don't know if I'm bi or what, but I love you. He left the next morning. We haven't talked since. Okay, shit. So, Greg likes Rowley, which, if you think about it, that actually kind of makes sense. Because Rowley's been Greg's friend, and pretty much, like, only actual friend since, like, forever. So, again, with this writing, this is perfect, man. Like, this is actually this writing is amazing. Like, this all makes sense, and that was actually, like, a cool plot twist. Holy shit. Thursday. It's been 1 week since I tried to get in contact with Rowley. He still hasn't responded. At this point, I've only got one option left. Now leaving Plainville, welcome to Boston. Oh shit! Greg just showed up to Rowley's place. Oh my god, look at Rowley, man. He is scared. Look at the face. Dang, bro. He does not look happy. Thursday. I'm not gay, Greg. Okay, alright, that's actually kind of funny. The first thing they say after 7 years of not talking. We just got Rowley over here. I'm not gay, Greg. Saturday. My father's dead. He's gone. I'll never see him again. I'll never be able to talk to him again. I'll never be able to tell him what I thought of him, what I really thought of him. This was the man who made me hide my sexuality for the last 3 decades. He's the reason I'm miserable. I remember when I was 16, I tried to tell him the truth. He didn't take it well. He never talked to me about it again. I guess he figured I'd change my mind. I should have gotten this off my chest when I had the chance. Should have told him when I could. I don't think I'll go to the funeral. Roderick told me it will be on Monday. I haven't even been in Plainville. I've been living in my car in Boston for the past 2 days. I guess this means I'll have to write down what I thought of him instead of actually saying it. Just like every other genuine emotion I've ever had. Fuck you, Dad. Holy shit, this got heavy as fuck. So Frank over here was like trying to make Greg not gay, I guess? Okay, bro. Again with this writing. Like, this writing is so good. Whoever wrote this, you need to write more stories because this is amazing. Wednesday. The funeral was 2 days ago. I didn't go. I ended up driving back to Plainville yesterday because there's really nothing left for me in Boston. I found a termination letter from my office in my mailbox, which I guess I should have expected when I wasn't at work for a week. I realized I needed to get some sort of closure with Dad, so I decided to visit his grave last night. I guess I wasn't the only one with that idea, though. When I arrived at the cemetery, I detected the smell of gasoline. It suddenly made sense why I saw Manny standing at Dad's grave with a lit match. Holy shit, Manny. What are you doing, buddy? Come on. I don't know what I wanted to do there last night, but it sure as hell wasn't that. I feel sick. Thursday. I couldn't deal with this by myself anymore. I needed someone to help me. It was only a matter of time before I became Manny, and after what I saw what he was capable of at the graveyard, I couldn't let that happen. I wasn't about to let this hate dominate my life anymore. I was scared of what Mom and Roderick would think of me after skipping the funeral, and I was pretty raw after what happened with Rowley. So I took a lot of nerve and even more alcohol to do what I did next. Oh shit! Greg banged right, what's his name? Wow, okay. I was not expecting that. I'm not sure what I feel. What Bryce and I did this night isn't something I've ever done with another man. Like I said before, I've never been able to move on from Rowley. But I think I just did, or I think I'm happy. It's been so long I don't even remember what that feels like. Friday. I guess you could say my day didn't start too well. And Bryce, about my job. Is that what this was about? Jesus Christ, Greg, you can't do this to people. Get out. The worst part is, he wasn't even wrong. I've done this my whole life. I've manipulated and lied into getting my way. I guess I am no better than Manny or Dad. I figured I'd cut my losses and go home. But I guess I can't even do that, because all I found when I arrived was a locked door and an eviction notice. I should probably explain this a bit better. I never had much money saved to begin with, but when Dad got cancer, I ended up chipping in on his medical bills, and my paycheck just barely covered the rent. As soon as I got fired, there wasn't enough cash left. I'm still not ready to see Mom or Roderick, so I guess I'll take my chances on the street. And that's the last part. Oh my god, okay, we need to take a minute and take that all in, because I don't give a shit. That is 100% the best story we've... I think that's... I got goosebumps, bro. That was such a good story. Alright, I just gotta say thank you to the Super Blackwing for recommending this story, because holy shit. This was such a good story, man. Oh my god. But that was a pretty long story, so we'll just do like a quick little one-part story, which is Greg's marriage. I got arrested again for going 75 on a 40. I really tried to tell the cop that it was an honest mistake because I wasn't going too much over the speed limit. Hold up, Greg. 75 on a 40. I think that's a lot. I think that's like a little too much to just say not that much over the speed limit, but okay. Try to get out of the ticket, I see you. But he wasn't buying it. He told me that since this was the third time getting arrested for speeding, my license would be revoked, and I just couldn't let that happen. I begged and begged for him to just overlook this. Finally, we came to an agreement. I would marry his daughter in exchange for getting out of the ticket. It would be a tough choice, but I had no other option. Jenny and I are getting married next fall, and I don't know how it'll go. What? Why? I'm so confused. Oh my god, okay. So, to get out of a speeding ticket, because it would take Greg's license away, he agreed to marry this cop's daughter. And apparently, marrying a cop's daughter just, those tickets just vanish. Might have to write that down, it might come in handy. But that's it for the video. Those are the only stories we're gonna do today. I hope all you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed making this video because, man, 25 years later, that story was literally perfect, but it kind of left on a cliffhanger because Greg goes on the streets. I don't know if the person that was wrote the story was gonna add on to it, but that's a good place to end it off, him on the streets. But again, if you guys want to read any of these stories, first link in the description will take you straight to the archives where you can read all of the stories you want. But that's the end of the video. I hope all you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Diary of a Wimpy Kid fanfics. That's it for me, so I'll see you guys.